going on, everybody? Welcome to Hot 97 News. This is a brand new live news show where we talk about all the biggest stories across the country. It is Wednesday, April 15th. I'm your host, Lana Harris, here with Run Double 2 Ns.
What's happening?
And Million.
Keep it a milli.
Yes, sir.
Hope you keeping it a milli out there, man.
I like it. I like it. I like it. You're starting to feel it now.
Just a little
You're
bit.
starting to feel it now. And I like that, brother.
Just a little bit.
How does it make you feel?
It makes me feel all right.
Come on now.
Empowered. Emboldened.
Come on, empowered.
Emboldened.
Emboldened?
Yeah. Emancipated.
Emancipated.
Yeah, I almost feel emancipated.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
You better get them shackles off your feet so you can dance.
Yes.
Amen.
Let me scoot over a little bit in my seat. All right, got to get some of this emancipation.
Yes, hello.
Over here. It is tax day, people. Have you filed your taxes?
I did.
You lying on
No.
the news.
I did file.
Okay.
I did file my taxes. Y'all know how I feel about taxes, though.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, y'all know. If I didn't have to, I would never file taxes.
I think that's kind of all of us, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Especially these days, because we know y'all are scamming now.
For sure.
But there are some places you can get some freebies today. Couple discounts, couple freebies. I looked it up, and it's always, the same kind of places. Subway, Krispy Kreme, Pizza Hut, Wendy's, Smoothie King. I'm not mad at it. It's just like, why is it never like something healthy? You know what I mean?
Well, you got Subway.
Subway, eat fresh.
Eat fresh?
You
Eat
consider
fresh?
Subway, that's y'all's
Listen,
problem.
but here's the thing. Nobody's eating at Subway. When the last time y'all eaten at a Subway?
It's like in high school, I think it's probably been. But it smells good.
It smells
amazing.
Ever since that dude did that video of him stepping on the meats in Subway, did y'all ever see that video?
What?
Oh, bruh. It was a video a long time ago, a dude taking all the meats out of Subway and stomping on them. And ever since then, and then putting them back inside. And ever since then, I've never eaten at Subway.
I thought it was Jared. Remember Jared from Subway? That whole big
Oh,
thing
yeah,
they had going on?
yeah.
That's what turned a lot of people off.
That did.
Jared,
That would.
know your history.
That definitely would.
But I did look it up. There are there's just like a lot of people who don't pay taxes actually here in America because they don't legally have to. And it's because their income is too low.
Really?
I did not know that this actually applied to like almost 40% of the country. Yes, it's a lot of people who are not really paying into taxes. And I looked this up, I guess for a single filer, that standard deduction, like the threshold of what they would have to basically not hit to not pay taxes, they would have to make $16,100. If you're married filing jointly, it would be $32,200, double that. And then head of household, meaning you got some kids, $24,150.
So you only got to make $16,000 a year to not file?
That's what they say. And this applies to like 75 to 80 million households in the country. And I feel like that's probably why the roads are gross and why, we got so many potholes. We have no food that's affordable. We have just no housing across, all these homeless people.
Yeah.
Like, imagine all the people who are so sadly, unfortunately poor that they literally don't have to pay taxes. And then on the other end, I looked it up, rich people have so many different freaking loopholes. They're also not really having to pay as much as they could be paying in taxes. And I'm like, that means that people really in the middle where a lot of us fall, we're really kind of getting hit the hardest on taxes.
Yeah, I'm stopping. After this year, I'm done. After this year, I'm not paying no more taxes. I'm stamping that. I ain't paying no more taxes after this year, bro. What they gonna do? What are they gonna do?
Take you to jail.
They gonna come after me and do what?
Yeah, take
No,
you
they
to
not.
jail.
They
Take you
not.
to
They
jail.
not coming after me. Out of all the people to come after, you think they're gonna come after Rondell? No, they not. There's so many other people to go after. You got really big people that still ain't paid their tax. They still ain't got nothing done to them.
Wow.
They think they will come to me?
I feel like I agree, but like imagine you end up like blowing up. Let's say the show blows up like it should.
Like it will.
Period. And then, in the future, they say, let me look at Rondell's taxes real quick, see if I can get him on anything. And bloop, there you go, 2026. He ain't got no taxes paid. Now you going to jail.
Hopefully by then, this will be in like 2030 or something. So we'll be, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we'll be already caught up by then. But from then to now, I ain't paying no taxes. Y'all have to come get me.
See why I'm sitting here quiet? I ain't saying nothing.
Oh, you don't pay them?
I'm not saying nothing. No, it's because one time I had tried to file, I think like last year or something like that. I only got like $8 back, bro. Maybe I'm doing something wrong.
Yeah, you're
But
definitely.
I only got like $8 back.
You know where you need to go? You need to go to them people on Instagram that be filing that. I'm filing taxes for the low and I can get you $30,000 back. Go to them. Go to them,
Right.
bro.
And then they really gonna be knocking. Then they really gonna be
for real.
knocking on the door.
Hey, no lie, bro. I had a lady one time, and she filed my taxes, and she did the whole, I can get you so much money back, and she got me like $20,000 back. But look,
What?
before she filed, though, she showed me how much she was going to get back. I looked, I said, I said, girl, I only made like $5,000 this year. What you mean? What you mean you about to give me $20,000 back? I said, oh no. Oh no. Oh no. No, ma'am.
But that's a good point. There's a lot of scams
For sure.
out there. So be careful. If you're at the deadline and you have somebody online saying, oh, I can get you some money, boy, you better go to H&R Block, TurboTax, one of them. Just do it yourself. Okay, so if you guys are watching us today, hello, good morning. We are actually going to be changing over to the Hot 97 page. So this is the last day we're going to be going live on YouTube from our normal page, the Hot 97 on TV page. So now from here on out, you're going to be seeing us on the main page, baby, Hot 97. So make sure you follow that. Thank you. Appreciate it. And yeah, keep it chopping up with us. We love seeing you guys in the comments. And then, of course, we'll be in the commercial breaks hanging out with you guys as well. So stay tuned. A lot of exciting things on that front. In the meantime, I want to update you guys on Iran just very quickly. There's not that much going on right now. I watch the news every day. They're kind of just yammering on about the same stuff at this point. They say that the talks could start back up with Iran at the end of the week. They both, are really far apart from where they want to be. Last I heard, the U.S. said that maybe they're going to ask Iran to suspend their nuclear program for 20 years. Iran said maybe we could do 3 to 5 years. So, I don't see how that's a win because we did this whole war to obliterate and make sure they could never have a nuclear program. So now we're talking about, well, maybe 20 years, we can just suspend it. Trump said that's not good enough for him. Iran saying that's not going to happen for them. So, I don't know what these people want to do. The blockade is still in place in the Strait of Hormuz, and that seems to be going well. So we'll just see what happens.
A suspension of the nuclear program is just a Band-Aid at the end of the day. Who knows? The next person after Netanyahu passes might still be claiming that they're the next day away from attaining nuclear weapons. And it's like, we got to stop them completely from doing it at this point.
It would be another nuclear deal.
Yeah,
that's
you're right.
what it would be.
You're right.
So we did this whole war just to end up with another nuclear deal when they wanted to do a nuclear deal to begin. That's why I'm just like, bro, whatever y'all want to do at this point,
do it.
Just
do it.
And then I'll let y'all know what they decide.
Just do it. Y'all giving us too much of a runaround, bro.
Another big problem before we move on, Lebanon and Israel, they did talk yesterday, which was huge, because as we know, Israel is basically taking a little chunk of Lebanon right now and saying we're not leaving here and we're destroying all the villages until we can get Hezbollah, which is a militant group in Lebanon, to stop firing at Israel. Israel wants Hezbollah to completely disarm, aka give up all their guns. Hezbollah is saying we're not going to do that because we want to be able to protect ourselves, and they just beef with Israel. They got a lot of stuff going on. Over 2,000 people have reportedly died at this point in Lebanon since they started fighting. They've only been fighting for like a little bit over a month. So this is a lot of people. But they did talk. They're trying to come to some kind of a deal. I think the bigger problem for the U.S. and Iran is that Iran is saying, well, we can't just stop fighting if Israel is still attacking our boys in Lebanon because Hezbollah is backed by Iran. That's kind of how this whole thing popped off to begin with. So again, I don't know what these people want to do, but that's where the situation is right now. And hopefully they can get this figured out.
That should be interesting.
Yes.
So I'm sorry, just to ask.
Please.
Best scenario, what does this look like?
For
for us, best scenario, what does it look like for us? I don't think I've asked this question yet.
Yeah.
What does that look like for us? After all we've done, all this stuff, all this negotiation, all the Strait of Hormuz, all these things, what is the best outcome for United? What does it look like for us?
Best case scenario is not the most likely case scenario, but if we just did the best case scenario, this regime, they all leave. And they usher in a new regime who loves Israel, loves the U.S., and will bring a more westernized way to Iran, how Iran used to be, what people find to be the glory days of Iran, back when they could party and dance and things that they say they can't really do right now publicly. And they would give up their nuclear ambitions completely. They would give us their uranium, which is the stuff that can lead to a nuclear weapon. They would reopen the Strait of Hormuz and not have that be a problem, a choke point or a toll basis anymore.
Don't forget. Give us a piece of the Strait of Hormuz too.
Oh.
If we get a piece of the Strait of Hormuz now, we get a little percentage off of whatever happens over there. That'll be amazing. That'll be amazing for America.
So I guess that would be a best case scenario now, because that wasn't a thing before. Before everybody was just going freely. Now they've got people paying to get through the the strait, meaning Iran has people paying to get through the strait because it's right there on their coastlines. They were like, well, shoot, this is our water. We can, if you want to come through it, you got to pay us. So Trump did float, well, what if we got a piece of that too? And you let us also get a little chunk, and then we just call this thing a day.
Yeah.
But I don't know if that's going to happen. I would imagine the world would be like, no, what y'all got going over there?
No, for sure. For
y'all
sure.
think y'all in charge
No,
of
for sure.
everybody?
I mean, that'll be crazy though. That'll be crazy though. I would love
That
to
would
see
be
it.
crazy. But I think the U.S. finally got in a really solid position with this blockade because now Iran is like, well, you guys can't do this. And it was like, well, welcome to the club because we've been saying that to y'all for weeks about the Strait of Hormuz. So now everybody's doing things that nobody's supposed to be doing. Let's see if we can make a deal here. So that would be best case scenario. It seems like that's just not even, I mean, I don't know. That's why we're already talking about, well, what if he just suspended it for 20 years?
Yeah.
What if you guys just stayed in power and we just considered you guys the new regime, even though it's the same regime? We just say you're the new regime and they're treating the people the exact same way. But so that's what I don't know. I mean, it's just the goalpost has moved so many times. Who could say?
True.
I can tell you that the guy behind those Iran Lego videos, the propaganda videos, has been found and interviewed.
Ooh.
So now the people know allegedly who this is, because now I don't believe anything anymore. But this is who is at least claiming responsibility. His name is Mr. Explosive. Apparently, he is an anonymous representative of Explosive Media. And if you don't know what we're talking about, I didn't want to show a video because I didn't want to, be spreading this
The
stuff.
propaganda, yeah.
You know what I mean? But it's not a good look. And if you've been following along with the Iran stuff long enough, you would know they seem very accurate up to a certain point. It's very propagandized. It's basically showing the U.S. like in the worst light. Really, the Trump administration, not the U.S. It's showing our leaders in the worst possible light. But this is Trump standing on, a bunch of Lego American soldiers holding an Israeli flag. There was a picture of, them basically alluding to the fact that there's the Epstein files, and that's potentially the reason we were dragged into all this. In fact, the other picture shows, the devil's just happy about this, and it's supposed to be Trump and Netanyahu together. So they're very messy, very, very messy, and very easy to follow. And that's the problem, because a lot of people are sharing this stuff, and they're getting their understanding about the war through these videos. And it is propaganda. It's their version of what happened from our people's perspective. Iran was really close to making a nuclear weapon. That's going to put the world in harm's way. Thus, we have to go in here. So that's what they're saying happened. And a lot of U.S. citizens had been saying some of these things beforehand. So it wasn't like it was just like Iran just made it up. That's kind of been the problem. People already had these thoughts, and you're like, oh, am I aligning with Iranian propaganda right now? This is crazy. So
It was very creative, I will say that. I mean, they got like SNL like level skits going on type of dealio, and then they rapping it too.
They rapping some of
They're
them?
rapping, bro. They're creative as ever, bro.
and it's a black guy rapping, it sounds like.
Right.
And I'm like, now what?
If you gonna give anything to the American people as propaganda, make it simple, make it stupid, like Legos for children. Put it to us like that, and then also make it a rap.
Make it valid.
It's just genius.
Valid.
It's genius.
Valid.
It's genius.
Valid.
It's very sad. You know what I mean?
It's sad, but genius.
What will these Americans understand? Let me put some Legos together.
With a rap song.
Because not all of them rap. Because one of them was just like, it had like the people of the world united, the Native Americans, like black people who had been enslaved, and like all these just, not ideal points in American history. And it showed like all these Lego versions of these people coming together and standing up together. And it was like, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Isn't it kind of weird how they're kind of like targeting the black community?
Really are.
in
That's
a
what
sense?
I
really
said. I
are.
said the same thing. How you pander? You're pandering to people that probably don't really even know what's going on, to be totally honest with you.
I don't know if it's that we don't know what's going on.
A lot of, I have talked to shoot, look at me. I didn't know what was going on until I started working here. So you know what I'm saying? So pandering, when they were doing the rapping, they were pandering. I'm like, you're pandering to a crowd that usually doesn't step in this territory like that. So it's like, do they even know what's their target audience? Now, if they would have did country music,
No, that's the point, though.
They might have would have got some folks.
No, that's the point. Like, if you give a simple to understand video and package it in a way where those people can understand it, they just shaped a whole
for sure.
millions of people's worldview about what's happening here.
I don't
And
know.
it's against what the U.S. is saying.
I think what their message was basically saying that we've been through hardships and we know what government corruption looks like, black people. We know what oppression looks like, black people. We always talk negatively about America as a whole. So they was like, okay, we see that's a weak point, and we see that even America at certain points would listen to the black community because we're the culture shakers.
Yeah.
So they're like, okay, we're gonna have to target these people where they typically talk at, where they typically what their main talking points is, and they're doing that, and they're targeting us, and it's genius in a sense, because black people all the time we'd be like, hey, if y'all come over here and blow up some stuff, hey, get them, it's not us, we ain't doing it.
1000%.
Right.
So they're adding on to that, they're building on top of that, and it's genius, man.
It really, and it's sad because it's like, we still are Americans, like we're down for America. Don't get it confused now. But it's like, I mean, you're speaking a little too loud in a way that's really easy to understand. So the guy was asked about this, and he says that the Iranian government are clients, basically. And so they all get shared by Russian accounts, by Iranian accounts. And, it just always portrays the U.S. and Israel as aggressive, terrible people who basically are being led by Satan and compromised by the Epstein files. So it's very much... It's tough. It's tough. Our propaganda people got to do a little bit better, because the U.S. propaganda was going on for a little bit in that regard. They were doing like Call of Duty videos.
Yes, I do remember that. I do remember that.
Just a little bit, and then you just kept getting like just up to date Iranian videos. So I think they were talking to this guy about like where he gets his information, because it seems like something will happen that day, and then the end of the day there's a Lego video about it. It's like, how did you do this fast? But I guess he's just really good. He uses AI tools, I guess he says, and it's trained on Western data, so it just helps them crank out culturally targeted content, it says. They take the Iranian regime's narrative and they just turn it into that. So
how many videos how many of these videos are? Because I only saw one. I mean, but that's because y'all showed me. I didn't go looking for more.
At this point, I mean, at least there's got to be at least 10.
10?
At least.
God, dog.
I would say somewhere between 5 to 10. There's definitely 5. There might be up to 10, if not more. I really don't know. But they cranked up. Melania Trump had one.
Oh, really?
Pete Hegseth had one. Trump's had a few.
That's interesting.
There has been like 2 or 3 raps.
Yeah, I did.
Once you watch one video, your whole timeline. It's like, hey, I don't want to just be. You gonna put me on a watch list?
Low key.
Anyways, okay, moving on to talk about, man, and I really hate this actually, because the people are joking on Joe Biden again. He was making a speech and he turned around to say that a man looked like Barack Obama. I want to play you the video. And then, Will, I want you to pause it right before he comes up. So can you play the video? I'll tell you when to pause.
I want to turn around to one guy and say, Barack, what are you doing? Come here.
Pause. Thank you. At this point, I was like, boy, if this man don't look like Barack.
I was terrified.
I was terrified.
Just another black man.
Please, you gotta look like Obama, Joe. All right, play the video.
Come here. I feel like he should be standing right, I should be standing left.
He does kind of look like Obama. Low key.
That's very racial profiling, though. But he does look like Obama, though. I can't even hold Joe on that one.
I tried.
Low key, if I saw him sitting there,
Yeah, he do.
I might have thought it myself.
Hey, Joe was so cool with it, though. He was like, Barack, come on, bit now. He already knew it. Come on, bit. Come on, show the people real quick.
Oh man! Now
does look like
the
Barack.
streets are saying he's saying this because he's basically lost his mind.
Oh, okay.
Because they think that Joe should just be staying at home at this point. And honestly, I do think that the video, it made it look worse than it was, because I went to actually see what was happening with that meeting. And can you play the rest of the video? He was there at Syracuse University for a portrait unveiling. So they had just come up with this portrait of him, and it was a big ordeal. That's his alma mater. So I was like, okay, so what did the rest of the speech sound like? Because they were playing my man like he just didn't know what was going on anymore and nothing was going on upstairs. Here's a bit of his speech.
The Dean of Students, Faculty in Syracuse Law. I can't tell you what an honor it is for me, quite frankly, my whole family. And I want to thank you to the artist. Michael, you've been a hell of a guy. And you took on this job, and you said, what the hell am I about to do with this guy? But, you did a hell of a job, man.
All right, Joe, you might go sit down a little bit, big dog.
He's a lot more competent than I think.
Just a little bit, but it's getting there.
It's getting there.
It's getting there.
But he's not to pasture
No.
yet.
He's not beyond to where he need to go in the house. But hey, you might want to just sit down and don't talk no more. Just kick it.
That's where I thought that's where a lot of people thought he was after that debate with Trump. Did you
Oh,
ever see
yeah,
that
yeah,
debate
yeah,
with
yeah,
Trump
I
where
did,
he
I did.
fell asleep on stage low key and he got pushed out of the presidency? That's why he lost his whole career, man. Just went up in smoke from that point because everybody thought he wasn't there anymore. Trump still mocks this man to this day. He has a picture of an auto pen in the White House. Not that one. Dang. There's a picture of Joe Biden in the White House that's not his picture. You don't have that picture? That's fine. If you were to go and look at the presidential wall, if you were at the White House, inside the White House, there's a wall of presidents where everybody's picture's on the wall, and Trump has a picture of an auto pen for Joe Biden in the White House.
Oh, that's hectic.
And it's where people walk by now. I saw that the Japanese, whoever she was, spokesperson, I don't know what her official title was, but she came in there he shows this off now to the world. Anyway, so yeah, the portrait that you just saw, if you could just pull that up one more time. That's what the guy did. I mean, he didn't do that bad of a job.
Yeah, it's actually a nice little
good.
drawing,
Looks
little
good.
rendering.
I think that he's had some work done on his face because he doesn't look the same as he used to. Joe Biden, I think he must have had some kind of plastic surgery or.
Think so? I don't know why white people want to look younger always. Just get old. Just go ahead and old up. It's all good.
They get old though.
They
don't just get regular old.
They
They
shrivel.
get old.
They do.
So
No,
you just want to look old.
I feel you.
You
but,
know?
You know what I'm saying? Embrace the wrinkles.
Yeah.
Embrace the oldness.
I do want to say though, are we gonna just admit I'd rather a sleepy Joe than Donald Trump at this point. I ain't gonna cap. It was a little bit more peaceful. It was a little bit more chill than a rowdy president. I mean, they're both around the same age, 80-something years old. But Sleepy Joe at least was sleepy and it was chill. It was calm almost.
Very much
But
so.
Donald Trump is just something new every single
Every
day.
day. Every
day.
Every single, bro, it's almost you need to calm down. You act your age a little bit. He doesn't know. He acts like a young man.
I actually think now he's going through the process of almost Joe Bidening.
Yes.
Because in certain interviews, he will say things where it's that's not right.
Yeah.
Or did you mean to say that? Or you fell asleep at a meeting again? At least Joe is sleeping behind closed doors. This man asleep right there at a cabinet meeting.
But Donald Trump will make up for it though. He gonna say something next that's super crazy.
Then
Wow.
he'll say
So
something
he
crazy.
might fall asleep, but he'll wake up and say something crazy though. And it's just bro, sit down,
Sit
bro.
down.
Yeah.
Dang.
That's true. Okay, so also, do you guys remember the guy who said that he teleported to Waffle House?
Yes, I do remember that.
Yes. So somebody actually finally asked Trump who that guy is. And so the man's name is Greg Phillips. He actually leads the federal government's disaster response unit at FEMA. So he has a real job. And it turns out Trump basically really doesn't know who this man is either. Not really. He was asked about the specific teleportation comment that he made. And the president reportedly said, what does teleport mean? Was he kidding? Because he's what do you mean by teleport? If anybody saying, I teleported to Waffle House, he'd be like, no, what does that mean? And so the reporter basically told him, yeah, no, he wasn't kidding. So Trump said, he didn't know anything about teleporting. It sounds strange. He doesn't know anything about him or teleporting, but he was going to find out about it. But people basically know it wasn't a joke because the guy doubled down. Remember we were talking about that?
Yeah.
Where he was like, yeah, haters gonna hate. Everyone's like, no, my guy, you get government money, so I think you really need to explain what you mean by that. He was on the Onward podcast early last year, and he was talking about multiple instances where he teleported, not just Waffle House now.
Oh wow, so he just does this all the time.
He's just in the air.
But so here's the thing, you can astro project. He could have been astro projecting.
Bruh,
Maybe.
stop.
No, there is a thing called astro projecting. Have you ever, do you know anything about
Have
it?
you?
I have tried it.
Oh, I've
definitely tried it.
I've tried it.
Yeah,
'Cause,
it's very hard to do. It is extremely hard to do. But I definitely have tried to astro project. You're just young, brother. You don't know. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
You
You ain't
young.
tapped up here yet.
Yeah.
No. I can sleep and go somewhere else. Maybe sometimes. I mean, I've had instances where I've done that.
That's
but
astro projecting.
I'm not gonna wake up and say, you know what? I teleported.
No, that's dreaming. We're
Right.
talking about dreaming.
Yeah,
So then what is astral projection?
Astral projection is like you're still physically here. You're
Yeah.
not asleep. Your body is
Oh.
leaving you're able to look at yourself above, like you're looking down at yourself, and you can travel anywhere you
Did you
want
ever
to travel.
see Stranger Things?
Nah.
Oh. She was astral projecting
Yes,
to other places.
to other dimensions.
Oh, so y'all do this when you're on drugs?
No, I don't. It's
Or
hard.
It's not like something you could just. I can't sit
can
here and
do
be
it.
like, which is astral. Nah, you can't do that. Like it take practice.
You got to be like
in a mindset, in a mode.
I think a certain setting too. You got to be like at least in the shows, like they're like floating,
Yeah,
maybe, and they've got like their eyes blocked, their ears blocked. Like you got to like really separate from like
reality.
right.
But you're able to leave your body, like your physical body, while you're awake. So you're not asleep.
Right.
You're awake. So you see everything, you feel everything. You're able to go anywhere you want to go. Yeah, bro. You're not there yet, bro. It's
But
okay.
it's not like
It's
something
okay.
you could just
It's okay.
do.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah,
mean? Like
yeah.
it's something you'd have to like work at, and most people don't just like work at that because that would be
Weird.
kind of weird.
Weird, bro. Very weird.
But there's talk that the government like has done different experiments with this stuff. Like it's not like a secret.
No, it's not new.
You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
not new.
It's been out there.
We didn't talk about this story at all, so we're gonna have more on this teleportation story when we come back, along with a couple other things you are not gonna want to miss. Stay with us.
A major move today. Hot 97 is expanding.
Hot 97 has launched a full streaming television channel.
Hot 97 is no longer just a radio station, it's now a streaming network.
Going on, see, gotcha. Oh, you're working. Come on, working in a break.
Come on now.
You don't know what it's like.
Yeah,
Okay.
look. I gotta feed the people while I'm feeding the people. You understand me?
Okay.
All right.
I don't know if you guys have ever heard or tried astral projection. I've never really like tried it for real. It's kind of like an offshoot of meditating.
It's a huge offshoot of meditating. But
Yeah.
look, I had I promise you, bro. My cousin,
You should know your cousin
I,
has
I will
Oh
call
my
my. I can call. I swear to you, I will call my cousin, bro. He used to do this, and bro, it was freaky because he would lay down and like literally, you would see him awake, but bro, he would not be there. He would not be there, bro. He would not be there.
So did he do drugs or
Nah. We used to
Bro,
do this.
how are we doing like
You just not tapped into your chakras yet, bro.
All right, I
and it's
hear you.
okay.
All right, I
it's all
hear you.
good. Just say you
I
not
guess
tapped
I'm not
into
tapped
the
in.
deeps and
You're
depths
right,
of your
Bill.
chakras.
I'm not tapped into my chakras.
Would you? Now here's the thing. Would you even be willing to open your mind up to even astral projecting?
Sure.
It's
If I don't have to do it without drugs,
You
if
can
I
do it
could
without
die
drugs.
Yeah, I wouldn't be. You don't have to be on drugs.
But it is a scary feeling.
I
So
feel
you've
like
done it before?
No, but I've tried, and it is very like it's intense, bro.
it's almost like you have to give consent to the idea that it's going to happen. Like if you don't believe it can happen,
It's never gonna
not
happen.
Oh,
gonna
like hypnotism.
Exactly.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
but
they don't have
you
my
do know
consent.
that they're just playing. It's not they're not actually controlling you. It's actually people that's just agreeing to do it, and then they'll like pass out on stage and they just go along with it.
I don't know anything about hypnotism.
I wouldn't say that, bro.
You said you used to hold on. It's supposed to be very dangerous because if you leave, then something could enter your body. So I heard.
Yes, that is very true as well. That's what happened with Stranger Things.
A movie,
sure is.
a movie, a
You
show.
know, they got a show about some like now the later seasons of Stranger Things I think got a little ridiculous, but like the first season when they were talking about the Department of Energy,
Yes.
I was like, no, wait a minute, y'all are saying I think more than you.
Should be saying. They were talking way too loud, bruh. They were talking way too loud in that show, dog.
You said that you lucid dream a lot. See, I can't lucid dream at all. As soon as I realize I'm dreaming, my body just wakes me up. I might have like a good 5 seconds where I'm like, oh,
Cause it's scary.
oh, this is a dream, and
Bruh.
then it wakes me up, and I'm like, man,
It's not like it's nerve wracking because you don't really know what's gonna happen.
in like lucid dreaming. Or are you
Yes,
talking about-
lucid dreaming. You
I
really
would
do.
love to lucid dream.
Oh man.
You got to. Oh, we got to mute. Learned about that many years ago. You talking about astral projection? Man. See, I don't know. But yes, good note there. Do not try that unless you do a lot of right, welcome back to Hot 97 News. You know, I'm excited because it's the first day that the first half hour wasn't just totally Iran. You know, we actually got to talk about some things. So getting back into the teleportation story, just so you know what happened. The guy we're talking about here, what's his name? Greg Phillips with FEMA. He said, at least he's quoted in Newsweek as saying, and I quote, "I was with my boys one time and I was telling them I was gonna go to Waffle House and get Waffle House, and I ended up at a Waffle House. This was in Georgia, and I ended up at a Waffle House like 50 miles away from where I was," end quote. That's his quote. And then he said that his sons then started asking where he was, and when he said he was at the Waffle House, they didn't believe him. He's quoted as saying, "Teleporting is no fun. It's no fun because you don't really know what you're doing. You don't really understand it. It's scary, but yet, it's so real, and you know it's happening, but you can't do anything about it. And so you just go with the ride, and wow, what just an incredible adventure it all was." That's the full quote. I had it there in my teleprompter. That's exactly how he said it. So he believes that he has teleported. And in fact, he actually said that he wasn't the one who said the word teleporting. He just said that was used by somebody else in the conversation of it all, and that was just the easiest way to explain what he was talking about. He said the more accurate biblical terms are translated or transported. Those are not new ideas for people of faith, he says.
You know how mad I would have been if I was his kids and say you teleported to Waffle House, we at the house hungry, you teleport back, ain't bring no food? What did you teleport for then, brother? You ain't bring no food back? You teleported to Waffle House, bring no food back? Oh, I'd have been pissed. Well, I'd have been like, teleport right on back to Waffle House. Bring us back a sandwich. God, dog.
So, I mean, there's two ways to look at this. Either he's telling the truth or he has low-key lost it. I will say, and this is where it made sense to me, when the news of this teleportation claim started spreading, Phillips posted online that he was heavily medicated for cancer treatment at the time of that recording, but that things happened that he can't explain. So I was like, okay, you might have been, because this is a little bit too, you didn't go. The New York Times went to all the Waffle Houses in the area, and none of them had ever seen him, and none of them knew what he was talking about.
Oh, so he transported outside of the Waffle House, looked at the Waffle House and said, you know what? Let me transport right on back.
So apparently, allegedly, reportedly, a White House source also was talking to one of these outlets, like, I don't know if it was Newsweek or CNN, whoever was talking to them. And basically, they asked the Department of Homeland Security to either remove him from that position or just keep him away from the public. And I guess that's what they did. They told him to stop posting on social media about teleportation.
Yeah, if he was really about it, I mean, he would show us. He would make a video of him teleporting. I want to see the video. I want to see the video. I mean, we should get him here on the show and have him teleport for us. If you could really teleport, bruh.
And what would that do for you if he did that?
It's going to prove, one, that people in high positions can be on drugs or can be going through some serious things, that even though these people say that they see UFOs and they see spiritual things, they're just human. Sometimes they be tripping too. Just because they have a title doesn't mean that they're exempt from things like drugs. They're not exempt from it. They could be on it. They could be tweaking out. Or personal beliefs, I'll just say that.
With this particular instance, I am more kind of on that line. I just like to say, I don't know what I don't know.
Yeah.
So who am I to tell you that you don't know what you're talking about if you claim to have an experience, you claim to have information that I don't know about? The teleporting thing goes over my head. You got it, bro, whatever. UFOs now.
Another story.
Another story.
I didn't want to say UFOs because I know y'all take it there.
We
y'all
do.
will take it there.
Oh,
Yes.
Oh, we're taking it there because
Yeah.
I got a story about UFOs today, baby. How about that?
Okay. All right.
For the people, it was a perfect segue, Million. So we were actually supposed to get more UFO videos, but apparently the Pentagon is playing games. So there was a deadline, April 14th, yesterday, to release 46 classified UAP, which is UFO videos. And so now people are saying, oh, it's a cover-up. So this is one of the ones that have recently been released, I want to say in the last couple weeks, last couple months or so. And this one was a big deal. If it's the one that I'm thinking about, it was the one where they fired like a missile at it. Yeah, they fired a missile at it and it kept going. There it is, boom. So that missile was supposed to blow that thing to smithereens, and instead it just kept moving. They're like, wait a minute, we don't know of anything that can take a missile hit and just keep going like it was nothing.
Oh, wow.
So that's where this one had the people talking, but they're always gray, grainy, hard to see videos, and I think that's where I'm so frustrated about all of this because I really want to be on that page. I feel like for sure there are things that our government is not telling us, not because it's any government conspiracy. I think that there's some things that they've classified probably for legitimate reasons. And it's not even like it's a conspiracy at this point because that's what we're literally talking about. The Pentagon just missed a deadline to release 46 classified videos. It's not a secret anymore. You know what I mean? So that's why Representative Anna Paulina Luna was going off. She's the one who gave this deadline to the Pentagon to release these videos. She doesn't really have the power to force them to do that, but she basically just has them on the record of sorts of not doing it. The president said, I'm going to have this stuff released. I'm going to have this stuff declassified. It was after Obama made that accidental comment about UFOs, and then Trump accidentally kind of confirmed what Obama said and then was like, okay, I'm just going to release a bunch of stuff. And then nothing ever happened. We went to war. Nothing ever happened. So this woman, this congresswoman, do we still have her tweet? I don't know if we still have her tweet, but she was just basically upset, and she was saying like nobody responded or reached out about our request for these videos, and now we're upset. So the president is the one who authorized the release, so y'all need to stop blocking it at this point.
I'm a huge fan. Like I said again, we all know how I feel about UFOs and aliens. I love it. I think they're real. I think it's something that we should probably not take as lightly as we do, and we should definitely take what's going on seriously, because more and more daily, these things are getting uncovered that there's a possibility of something other than human life. That's just facts. There is a possibility of something, and if we can't sit here and believe that there's a possibility of something other than human life, we're just naive and also self-centered that we think that we're the only creatures in this entire universe.
I guess my problem at this point is if it's not true, we have a lot of bat-ish lunatics running the government
1000%.
right now. Running the government. Either like we literally have a bunch of people now in the Navy, in the Air Force, in the Army, in Congress who have lost their minds and are running things, or they're telling the truth and it's classified. So which one is it? I don't know. And that's what this was supposed to be telling us. That request reportedly included like more than 45 unreleased military videos that are supposed to show spherical or cigar-shaped, tic-tac-shaped objects that have been caught by fighter jets and drones and surveillance aircraft. That's why our military members are saying that. They'll be out in the ocean and be like, oh, what is that? Like that other video we just showed. They'll be out there monitoring the situation, and then they'll just see something strange. So they have reportedly gotten footage across the globe, over Iran and Syria, in Afghanistan, Pakistan border area, the Persian Gulf, US bases and airports. We were just talking the other day about a bunch of drones. Nobody knew where they came from. Just over a bunch of US bases. Nobody's talking about it. Like that's not a huge freaking deal. Just drone swarms going over US bases, and they say they don't know what it is. So
where do we go from here? Right? They released the files, and it's gonna be a whole bunch. You said 46?
45 plus.
45 plus. It's gonna be 45 plus of grainy photos, grainy videos. What do we do with this information? Do we focus on this as opposed to the Epstein files, or what? I mean, what do we need? I just want to know why we even care that aliens exist in the first place.
I think it's because they're making it some big thing. But to your point, if they just release the videos, I'm sure it would be really big news for like 2-3 days.
And then we move on.
And then nobody would care anymore.
And then we'd be like, oh, aliens are real. Cool.
Okay.
They live among us. Cool. Now, we know how to move. We're going to keep moving how we've been moving. They not aliens. Knowing that aliens are real are not going to stop anything. You dig what I'm saying? Like, they're not going to stop any motion that the Earth got going on unless they just want to come down here and take it over. But other than that, we chilling.
Yeah, that's where it's like, who are you guys to even classify some of this stuff? Because we're all on this earth together.
We
Let me
chilling.
know what you know.
Come on,
and
bro.
then I go back to work the next day. I still got bills.
Bro, we not trying to be in y'all business for real.
Right.
All we want to know is the little bit of tea that y'all got. Give it to us. That way we can be informed. Just keep us informed. Just keep us informed. That's all. We just want to be informed. Y'all leaving us on the outskirts.
Some might think that if they had access to, let's say, some kind of tech that came from some crashed aircraft, and that is a conversation. There's documentaries about this. There are high-level people. Marco Rubio was just in a documentary about this stuff. So, I mean, but they say that there's potentially crafts that they find, that there's a team of like Department of Energy and maybe the CIA and maybe one other group, Air Force. There's like a group of people who will go to crashed aircrafts and then try to recover it. Like they recover this stuff and then maybe try to reverse engineer this stuff and see if they can figure out how to make whatever weaponry out of it, whatever technology out of it. But who's to say, you know, whatever new splashy thing that we have isn't just something from that they've figured out how to reverse engineer. We literally don't know. That's what some of these documentaries will put out there, because we don't know. How do you guys come up with some of this stuff? You ever think about how small computer chips are and how it's made? When you look at how it's made, humans aren't involved in that at all. They have to be completely head to toe, covered up, no hair, no fingers, no nothing. Nothing can be showing. They're in this lab, and I don't even know if people really know how to recreate it like that. So who gave us the knowledge to begin with to power chips like that? That's where I think the question lies, and we all have heard for years that the government and the Defense Department and all these people may have technology like 10 years before we get it. So where does it originate from? Like, we get it because Apple says, here, everybody, here's the product. But if the government has had it for years before that, who had it? Where did they get it? How did they come up with it? Who made it?
I think of it like this. Men in Black. And Men in Black is one of my favorite movies, but that movie had to come from somewhere. If you really think about it, Men in Black,
I think the same way.
Dog, the neuralizer and all this stuff. If you really think about it, bro, Men in Black was not a made-up concept. There are we have a Men in Black in the world. There is no way that we don't have a Men in Black here in the world. They might not be called the Men in Black, but there's definitely a aliens unit here in the world. I guarantee it.
Interesting.
I will leave it here and just say people have testified under oath to Congress and they've said this stuff. So either they're all literally lying and there are a bunch of delusional people who are lying to us, which is equally as problematic, or they're telling the truth, which is also problematic. So we have two problematic things in front of us right now.
And not everybody can lie. You know what I mean? Everybody can lie, but why would everybody lie?
That's a lot of people lying in the government. Either way.
Somebody got to tell the truth.
Either way, which is insane. Speaking of being insane, 10 scientists linked to top secret programs have now been confirmed to be missing or dead. Another one was just added to this list. People are starting to notice, why are all of these people connected to these top secret programs
going missing? Come on now.
Missing, losing their lives in one way or another, or going, just walking off. There's a list that I think this was the New York Post. I can't remember where I got this from. I want to shout them out because they put together just kind of how some of these people are connected to each other. And it's all either like because of like a NASA program or that Los Alamos National Lab. It's all like nuclear related or science related in some way or another. So this is just a list of people that we have kind of touched on a bit before. Monica Reza, we've talked about her. William Neal McCaslin, that's the one whose wife was like, oh, he got beamed up. And it's got just people wondering what's going on here. Like the amount of knowledge that we've lost. And now, when we were talking about the first time, it was like 5. Now people are going back and being like, wait a minute. There's another guy I realized he also left his home, also in Albuquerque, never to be seen again. Oh, this guy, he also died. And his obituary says there's like no cause of death listed. Like, what's happening to all these scientists?
Now that is something that is interesting, right? That is something that is interesting. I remember I was cleaning windows for somebody that used to work in Hollywood, like really high up in Hollywood, Disney and things like that.
You
was a window cleaner? God
add
dang.
It to the list,
add it to the list.
This man has had every job in America.
Add it to the list. When are you not gonna have a job that we don't know about? Window cleaner. That came out of left field.
Some of them they do just be coming up at it. I'd be like, dang, I forgot I did do that. I did do that.
You forgot you was a window cleaner?
Yeah, I did. I mean, I just did it for a stint here. But again,
okay,
that's
my
all
bad.
besides
Hollywood.
That's all besides the point. Yeah, he moved out here to Georgia, but like he was a really high exec, and this is around the time where he was. I think I was like listening to like podcasts on reptilians, aliens, and all types of different things, and he was like, yeah, there is some crazy stuff that does go on behind the doors, but I was like, is it like to that extent? He was like, nah, most of the time it's just like the mafia. Most of the time it's just things dealing with money. And I think in this situation, it may also be that same thing. It may just be these people had some relations that they got tied up and mixed up with the wrong people, and now people are after them. That could be people that are coming after them because of information maybe, or it could just all be a coincidence altogether.
It could totally be a coincidence because officially none of this is related. None of this is tied to each other. It just happens to be that a bunch of scientists who were either connected to NASA or nuclear-related fields have gone missing or died prematurely.
Now, what other place do people just go missing and die at? That's what we really need to start looking at. Is what other places do people just go? You don't just go like if I was to ever just go missing at Hot 97, y'all would question that. Y'all would be like,
Apparently,
what? You know what I mean? Like,
we ain't seen Rondell in a
you know
couple
what I
days.
mean? Like a manager at McDonald's go missing.
I'm
Like,
not gonna think it's anything crazy though. I'm definitely gonna think he probably got tied up with the wrong people for sure, especially the stuff you be talking about.
okay.
I'd be like, yeah, Rondell probably got caught up.
That's-
Something from his past probably got him.
That's
But that's
from his
Rondell. That's
past
what I'm
probably
saying.
got
A
him.
scientist probably doesn't have anybody who wants to
Exactly.
like come for them.
I don't know. I mean, the Brown shooter went after a scientist because he had some gripes from the past when he was in college.
No,
There's-
that's what people
thing.
thought.
That's what I said. That was the theory that I put on him.
They were just classmates.
Yeah, they were just classmates, but that was
he
the theory.
went after him. That was the theory.
That was the
Fair.
theory I had.
But he still went after them. I mean, there could have been motives there. I mean, you know,
Who can
I don't
say?
know. I don't know.
think it's strange that these people, in some cases, are walking away from their homes without their phones and without their wallets, and then never to be seen again.
Facts.
It's just like, now, where are y'all walking to? All y'all hike without your phones, never to be seen again, and you're all scientists and you're all connected, but it's not related. All right.
Oh, just found in like one bunker. Just everybody in one bunker just hanging out. They just been down there chilling. All cheating on their people, just chilling.
Or
Just
just-
starting a whole family with each other.
Look,
like,
who can
bruh,
say?
you know what
but
I mean?
the news is, again, over the past couple of years, 10 scientists who were linked to top secret programs in one way or another, or whether they're, administrative assistants, people who were in these buildings have gone missing or died. And people are linking them, and they may or may not be linked in any kind of way. Officially, they're not linked, but I just want to, because we talk so much, I just want to make sure you know what's actually fact.
True.
And where's us just talking. But, it's not nothing. Anyway, so this story I thought was absolutely insane. Even though this whole show has low-key been kind of insane. We don't always talk about teleportations and aliens, guys, I swear to God. But Amazon employees say they were forced to keep working around a dead body. One of their employees literally dropped dead, and they were told, yeah, we got quotas, baby.
That's hectic.
So basically what happened, this happened a couple days ago, April 6th. There was a 46-year-old Amazon worker who collapsed and died on the second level of this warehouse in Oregon. And so apparently that guy was a tote runner. So he would have been stacking and transporting a lot of loads, tall loads of these bins through the warehouse. And that was his job. So apparently they say that he was found. Somebody found him, called 911 and said, hey, we have an associate here who I believe is probably dead. They said he was very blue and had like blood coming from their head, basically. And so allegations from the workers are that a lot of employees were told to just keep working, just keep fetching totes, keep picking items, keep loading up the trucks while the man was dead there. And one claims that a manager said, just turn around and don't look.
Oh, that's crazy.
Let's get back to work.
That's diabolical, bro. He said, yo, we run a tight ship around here. We call Amazon Prime for a reason. All right? These folks need their packages.
There's been a lot of allegations about Amazon over the years.
Hey, that's wild, bro.
So ultimately, the workers were sent home with pay for the rest of the day, and I know Amazon must have been so mad about that.
Oh, they were
because
heated.
The way I know somebody who used to work for Amazon, and she would say, even bathroom breaks, not a thing.
Really?
So I went up and I looked at just some of the complaints, actual legitimate complaints that Amazon has had over the years. And there have been drivers who say they have to pee in bottles to stay on schedule. First, Amazon apologized or denied that claim, and then they apologized for it, saying it was true, at least for some delivery drivers. Some drivers said it went beyond bottles, that they had to go number 2. They had to poo in a dog waste bag because they feel like they couldn't stop their vans without falling behind that schedule. One woman in a lawsuit actually said a supervisor told her not to go to the bathroom and told her to buy a Shiwi, which is a funnel device for basically peeing without a toilet. And so that lawsuit said she was also carrying toilet paper, sanitary products, waste bags, and a change of clothes in case she had an accident. I've talked to somebody who worked at Amazon. she has corroborated some of these stories that they go through. So it's like beyond bad conditions, basically, are the allegations. And that, you know, they've got these quotas that are just so insane that a lot of them end up with back issues from just constant lifting, or they, you know, get injured any old kind of way, and then they aren't really told like what the quota is. There's not a lot of information around it, so they're just under all this pressure. And it's honestly insane when you think about how much people love Amazon. Like, you have no idea what people are going through to get us our packages that quickly.
Well, I'm gonna let you know something. Y'all better keep using the bathroom, because if I pick select the next day delivery and I don't get my package the next day, we gonna have some problems, all right?
Somebody literally might have had to pee on themselves to get you that
Well,
package.
you better not have peed on my package. That's all.
And I hope you do. Let me find your address.
That's all I better say. Y'all better not have peed on my package. You better get my thing right to me the next day. I got Amazon Prime for a reason.
You better hope I don't find your address.
Just, I need my packages to come. I do know Amazon does work under rugged conditions. I do get it, but you know that, and you still chose to work there, though.
I heard the pay was crazy,
The
though.
pay is good. I think they get
the
benefits.
pay is good?
Even the girl that I knew who used to work there, she said that they were given this crazy bonus, like upfront bonus, and so you can't leave until that a certain amount of years is done, because they've given you, like, let's say $30,000, $20,000, whatever, $5,000, whatever it is, and you take it. So they say, like, you either pay us this back or you stay here for 3 years. So low key, you're kind of trapped.
Stuck.
They give you a 360 deal.
They do give you a 360
put you
deal,
on a
bro.
whole 360 deal when you're working at Amazon, bro.
Hey, that's
Your life
hectic.
is over. Your
Yeah,
life is
man.
over. That's
Crazy.
crazy though. But like you said, because I remember I almost applied for Amazon. I would have been one of the best Amazon workers there.
Yes, you would have. Yes, you would have, brother.
One of the best
yes,
Amazon
you
workers
would've.
there. But they was paying a really good amount. I'm like,
Yes.
wow, this is crazy.
So I looked it up. Pay is often higher than other entry-level jobs, especially for warehouse work. And then the benefits start quickly with like health insurance, tuition help, that kind of thing. They hire fast. They don't require a ton of experience. The schedules and shifts can be flexible if you have non-traditional hours you have to work. And then some workers say that it's just straightforward. You don't have to talk to customers. You don't really have to do anything. You're just literally doing a physical task. But the flip side of that is you may not be able to go to the bathroom.
Which is crazy to me, bruh.
Boy.
Can't use the restroom is
Boy.
wild.
And it's crazy because you might want to be like, man, I'll leave a puddle right here, but they probably wouldn't even care.
Nah, they got
do it.
Yeah,
and
good.
keep working.
Keep working. Pee right on the floor.
You
What
know
am I, a
what?
dog?
Exactly.
What am I, a
I
dog?
just hate this for them.
So then if they replace these people that's complaining online about it, I'm not saying their complaints are unwarranted for
Yeah.
sure. But like if they replace them with, I don't know, computers, AI, things like that, I mean, the people will be even more upset about that, I feel.
The way they work, honestly, I was actually thinking you guys need robots.
Yeah,
if
yeah,
there was
yeah, yeah, yeah.
anybody who actually needs a robot, it's this company, and I don't think anybody should complain, because if you're gonna treat people like this, that or if you take a job, you really can't complain, because they're already telling you how they move. It's been in the news, it's been in lawsuits, it's been in apologies over the years. If you take the job, it's like, oof.
I don't know, man. I still rock with Amazon, even after knowing how crappy Jeff Bezos, even after knowing how crappy he is and knowing how crappy the company is, you can't really beat Amazon, bruh.
It's honestly probably not even that much different from how some of these companies do the workers overseas.
Yeah.
Who are doing their work for like pennies, and they bring the product back over here and charge us like $100 for it.
You can't beat it.
What is Amazon's competitor even?
They don't got no competitor.
They
Not
don't
for
really
real.
even got a big competitor.
Who can compete Amazon? Who can compete with Amazon?
Oh my god.
Walmart
Yeah.
can't compete with Walmart.
Can't.
Can't. Sam's can't. Costco can't.
UPS
UPS
does not.
Timu's
That-
probably
does
the
not.
closest.
You that-
Timu is
Timu
probably
does-
the closest.
You not,
You're
bruh.
not
Here's
getting your stuff from
here's the
Temu
thing. You
for like a
can't
week.
get your packages as quick as you get, bro. I can literally buy something right now on Amazon and get it to here today.
Literally.
By the end of the day, I can
Nobody
have
else
it.
is doing
Who
that.
is doing that?
But people have to pee on themselves to make it happen.
Well, keep paying on yourselves and get my packages here on time.
Amazon workers, if I can find his address, bro. Some people are so
Alright.
entitled. So your story, can you do that quickly, or I can do a little quick mention of something else?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, go quick minute something because I still want to do some research on this story.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we got some stories for you tomorrow. Stay tuned. But did y'all hear that Dave Chappelle said he might go back to the Chappelle show?
Sorry that.
What?
He
Super
might
excited.
start it back up. what he's saying.
Super excited. Chappelle show.
So he was talking to, I guess, the Associated Press and said that if you asked him a year ago, he would have said absolutely not. But in the last few weeks, said he's considering it.
Wow.
Chappelle, we need you
Plus,
right
the
now.
world needs you.
We need you. If there was any person that could bring a show and literally make fun of everybody and know how to do it in a way to where nobody gets offended but everybody's laughing, it's probably you. SNL can't do it. Key and Peele can't do it. There's nobody that could do what you can do and bring the writers that you have.
Yes.
Oh my God.
This could unite the country. It's probably because the comedians feel like they've been like cut off at the ankles.
But they can't say nothing.
They can't say anything, so we can't laugh at it anymore. So everybody's just stressed out and
Everybody,
divided.
everybody.
Bro.
And your show, literally, I mean, you made everything. I mean, you joked about everybody. So yeah, bring back Neil Brennan, bring back Ashley Larry, bring back, I mean, all the writers in it, bring them back. Bring him back.
Especially because he's not afraid of getting canceled. You know what I
At
mean?
this point, you done made $70 million
Right.
from Netflix.
Right.
Go ahead, run this up.
Real talk.
Run this up.
Well, we do have to leave things right there for this part of the show, but we have a lot of Atlanta stories coming at you after this.
A major move today. Hot 97 is expanding.
Hot 97 has launched a full streaming television channel.
Hot 97 is no longer just a radio station, it's now a streaming network.
Welcome to Hot 97 News. Let's dive into the news because the news has been newsing.
Hot 97 Mornings with Mero. We got Shiny Culture in the building.
Yo.
Leah Bell in the building.
Good morning. And we're back. Y'all don't be paying attention to the people. I'll be paying attention to the
What it do?
people.
What it do,
What's
folks?
up? What's up? What's up?
What it do, folks? We getting ready for the Atlanta section. That's all.
Yes, and you know what's crazy? We're like we said in the beginning of the show, we're on Hot 97, the official page, for the first time today. And I was like, we talked about teleportation, we talked about mystic scientists, we talked about UFOs and aliens. It's not our fault. That's what's in
That's
the
what the
news
news.
right now. And you know what's kind of like actually pissing me off? Like, it's got the alien stuff is getting so much, like just like social media airtime, like at least in my feeds, like it's everywhere. I'm starting to be like, all right, are you trying to get people to believe in aliens?
That's what I'm
like,
saying.
It's
It's
getting,
a distraction.
It's
No, it's
more
not, bruh.
suspect.
It's a distraction because again, what information are we gonna use? What are we gonna do with that information?
Well, I think that's why they like if they should declassify everything they have classified, and then we would probably all see this really was not that big of a deal, or I really don't care. Like I think at one point, seeing some UFO type stuff would have been like crazy for the American population, but now it's like, bro, we don't care.
At this point, I still want to see one alien though. I think it would be dope to be. Imagine if like Trump just brought out an alien one day and was like, "Hey, look, you know what I'm saying? My homeboy Tom over here, bro." I think it would be dope. Why wouldn't you want to see an alien?
When you have congressmen and former congressmen talk about there are secret alien breeding programs, you have to start disclosing it. Because if not, it's like they sound crazy.
Nah, for sure.
And these are our leaders. So what, you just gonna let them go down sounding like they've lost their minds and need to be? They just ran some people out of Congress in like a couple of days for some sexual assault allegation. Remember that? Somebody lost his whole career.
True.
So I would argue that if you can run people out that quickly, if they're lying and making this up and they've lost their minds and this is all totally made up, why haven't these people been run out of Congress yet?
It's difficult though because I feel like the alien belief system that people have is almost like really identical to the religious belief system. You can't kick somebody out because of something that they've never seen before, but they believe in strongly.
If there was a person who was in Congress, I like just saying something absolutely insane that just had no basis in reality, you'd start to think like, wait, what? Wouldn't you?
Donald Trump just posted a picture of Jesus. He's Jesus.
You are watching Hot 97 TV.
going on, everybody? Welcome to Hot 97 News Atlanta. This is a brand new live news show where we talk about all the biggest stories in the city. It is Wednesday, April 15th. I'm your host, Lana Harris, here with Ronzel with 2 N's.
What's happening?
And Million.
Keep it a milli.
Yeah.
Keep it a milli on this welcoming Wednesday.
There you go.
Okay.
There
Keep
you
it a
go.
milli on this
Yes.
welcoming
Okay.
Wednesday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know you had one because I just hope you have
I was thinking about one.
a wise Wednesday.
Okay.
Ooh.
If you're on welfare, have a welfare Wednesday. You dig what I'm saying?
We'll move on.
You know what I mean? Come on, it's hump day.
You're not about to wish no welfare Wednesday.
No,
on
I'm just
somebody.
saying, they on it. You know what I'm saying? Welfare Wednesday, baby.
Okay, diving into the news, there's a lawmaker here in Georgia who is in trouble for blackface.
Yeah, so a Georgia lawmaker was exposed for wearing blackface. His name is Kelsey Carpenter, and he serves as a Georgia House of Representative for the District 4. For District 4 of Georgia, that's Dalton. That's the Dalton, Georgia area. Y'all know about Dalton, Georgia?
Oh, Dalton.
Okay, yeah. So Dalton, Georgia. According to reports, this man dressed up as Kanye West. Look at this.
What? Oh. Now you know.
Don't look nothing like Kanye.
Don't look nothing like no
He don't look
Kanye.
nothing like Kanye, bro.
Wait a minute. Well, did he put on the little goatee? Because it was just a little
A
dark.
little bit.
Yeah.
So
yeah. Is you know what? And you know what? He is bald. Now that I'm looking at it,
Well, the Kanye's
he's
not
bald?
bald.
That looks like
that
he
looks
has
like
his
he
head
got a little
colored.
little shaved.
Oh yeah, it looks. It looks like he colored his hair.
Cause this okay. So allegedly this apparently this photo came out 10 years ago. So what phase was Kanye in? 10
Kanye
years?
was 10 years. It was
That's
2016. Ooh,
That's Life of
That-
Pablo, ain't it?
around that time.
Or
Life
like
of
the Yeezus out?
Around one of those. Life
Yeah.
of Pablo, Yeezus, one of those.
So then he would have been kind of dressed up like that. I know he would have had his hair cut down low.
You know what's the funny thing about this whole thing is Kanye wouldn't have been offended by this.
He probably would have thought it was funny.
Kanye would have thought it was funny. Kanye probably would have been like, "Oh, that's cool."
I'm trying to like squint my eyes because he's actually done. I'm not gonna lie, a pretty fantastic job at the black face. And
What?
Look at how complete that coloring is. It almost looks like a black man.
No, it does not. It looks like a man that's painted black. That's what it looks like. It looks like black paint. That's
If
like
you
a
didn't-
complete. No, I've never seen nobody that black and shiny before.
That's what I'm.
That's 'cause
I've
you ain't
seen
seen-
people
yeah,
black
you
and
ain't
shiny.
seen no black and shiny.
sweat.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. No.
No, bro, that's disrespectful. It's almost giving. It's giving minstrel, y'all. It's
I'm
giving
not
minstrel.
saying
we're
it's
not.
not
Yeah,
right.
wait. Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I don't want you to think that we're okaying this because we're not. Me and Lana aren't okaying this. We're just saying. She's just saying that he kind of,
He
it's
went for it.
Yes. If you're gonna do blackface, go all out.
He didn't just smatter some mud on his face and say, I'm Kanye. He did. He went for it.
Or he didn't just do a black like this color. He didn't do black.
Exactly.
He did like a brownish. Yeah, it's not really black.
Oh my god.
I'm not gonna lie, man.
God.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, we cannot be morally outraged after just laughing at what Drewski did.
No.
So I'm
Don't
gonna
do
sit
that.
here.
Don't do
How
that.
am I gonna sit here and be mad at him and not at Drewski for dressing up as like a white Christian conservative woman? Like, it's.
This is two completely different things, though. Drewski is a comedian. This man is a representative.
It was Halloween.
He's supposed to be. He is a representative. He's supposed to be representing people. At the end of the day, you're supposed to be somebody that I'm voting for. I don't want to vote for somebody that looks at black people like minstrel circuses.
In 2016, he was in office.
No, but at the same time, that's kind of what he was trying to get at in his message. So he did post something on Facebook recently addressing the whole entire situation. As a matter of fact, he said Kanye West definitely has some questionable views on public matters. He's still no doubt one of the greatest music performers of this generation. Now, mind you, though, this man basically doubled down in this. He went on to say that he went on to say that in my mind, I would think that this is how far we've come as a society. If you respect someone, skin tone does not matter. He's saying that he has respect for Kanye West, so this shouldn't matter. But again, at the end of the day, bro, you are a representative. And I would have appreciated it if he apologized and he was actually serious about like the apology. But he did technically apologize, but he apologized for how it affected the people. He didn't apologize for what he did.
I'm not
and
gonna
you're a
lie.
representative though. You're representing black people in Dalton County.
It would have been one thing if he like put like something crazy between his teeth and said, look at me, I'm Kanye. If he just did it because he thought it was funny and he just was like, man, I'm gonna be Kanye. I respect Kanye. I actually like Kanye. And he just, it is kind of funny. Is it okay? I mean, is it okay when they did white chicks? Should white people have been pissed when they did white chicks? It's like, it's not that. I got bigger problems than this man being Kanye from 2016.
But this is local government that we're talking about, Lana. I'm telling you, this is a representative. This is somebody that refuses to apologize.
Now he's a representative.
Right, but he in his, go back to the message, go back to the quote.
Yeah.
I'm gonna actually go to it because it was shortly after what he said about Kanye West. He said, in my mind, I would think that this is how far we've come as a society. That is respect for someone, that if you respect someone, skin tone does not matter, right? Then he goes on to say, the position missed the mark for many. For that, I apologize. He apologized for missing the mark. He didn't apologize for making fun of black people, putting on blackface.
He wasn't making fun of black people.
So, but you cannot put on blackface to claim that you are representing black people.
So black people can do it to white people, but white people can't do it to black people?
I don't think he was.
Again, Drewski is a comedian. I can understand if he was Robert Downey Jr., an actor or something like that.
Robert Downey Jr. actually
Right.
has.
He is an actor. This is a representative,
On
though.
how was this on a Tuesday on Valentine's Day?
Lana, this is somebody that is making laws, though. You cannot be somebody
at
that
that
is
point.
making laws.
But he wasn't a lawmaker.
Was he-
then, though.
He
doing
wasn't a lawmaker,
That's
but
the
he
point.
is making laws now, and he refuses to apologize for what he did.
But if he wasn't, so I don't want you to apologize to me if you're not sorry. He's not sorry. He's like saying, I thought that the skin tone of it didn't matter. I missed the mark. I guess I was wrong, and I'm sorry if you're offended by it. But it's like,
That's how I feel. If
What-
you're not for real sorry, then don't
then
say
don't
sorry.
apologize to me
Don't
if you're not
apologize to
sorry.
me.
You can be sorry if
Double,
you took it
double
wrong.
down on it and do it again.
That's what I do. Well, no, I wouldn't.
Double down and do it again. That's how I feel.
Yeah, I wouldn't like
You know
do
what
it
I'm
again.
saying? This is my thing. Because I am a comedian and I've been doing stand-up for like 17 years, and I've never once I would never encourage any white person to be like, hey man, you should probably go do blackface on television.
Yeah.
Now there has been a few comedians that have done it, but I would never encourage anyone to do it. Now, am I offended by this? Not really. I mean, it is what it is. Like, I don't think what he did was absolutely crazy, because now if he would have did blackface where he painted himself black, had red lipstick,
Yes.
now
Yes.
that's an issue, because that
Yes.
does come from,
Yeah.
the
Tropes.
era. Yes, you know what I'm saying? That
Yeah.
comes from an era where people were being racist when they did blackface. 1000%. But I think Ari Spears said it. He was like, bruh, when white people do blackface and they doing like this, it don't bother me to an extent, because it's like, bruh, you did it. All right, man. Were you trying to be racist when you did it? Were you trying to make a mockery of black people? Like, if you were trying to make a mockery of black people, then I could be like, hey, my guy, that's messed up. But if you're not making a mockery of black people, you trying to just show respect to somebody and be like, that's just like if a white person dressed up as Obama. And they dressed up as Obama and they did like the light version paint on Obama, and they tried to be Obama. They weren't doing it in a way that was like, F Obama, man, or had a noose around Obama's neck and was walking around. You know what I mean? It's like, hey, I'm trying to be Obama. Could he have been Obama white?
Not really, you can't. Or else you wouldn't get
Because Obama's not white.
Yeah.
So
Million's point is don't be black people, y'all.
Yeah.
If you want to do any type of blackface, don't. Is Million's point.
So in y'all's opinion, he gets a pass on this.
It's
I ain't
not that he
gonna say
gets a pass. It's just that it is what it is.
That's
But
what I'm
he didn't
saying.
even do this like this year. Like if he did it right now, I'd be like, that's weird. You're like you over here just
exactly
dressing like Kanye, a whole congressman. But this is 10 years ago. Who knows what this man was doing? Imagine you show up and everybody knows who you are, and you say I'm Kanye, and like your friends probably just like, oh my God, Kenny, is that you? Whatever his name is. Because he went all in. If somebody wanted to be me for Halloween and they were white and they put on long hair and they like made their light skin dolled up and they look like a baddie.
Okay, all right. We didn't go that far. Jesus. Jesus.
I'd be like, oh, that's sweet. That's nice. I mean, I'm serious. Like if they put like a microphone in their hand, they, put maybe like a reporter outfit on, they said they were me, I'd be like, oh man, that's weird, but that's cool. I mean, do I look good? I mean,
Yeah, and let's see what Kanye thinks about this. We should tap into Kanye. If Kanye says,
saying.
"Hey, I'm upset," then I'll be upset
Right.
too, because I'm a Kanye fan. So it's like, if Kanye's mad, I'm mad. You know what I mean? If Kanye's not mad, whatever.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I hear
But
you.
see, but here's the thing though, and I want you, because I now know how you thinking about this. Oh, y'all some bigots and y'all some. It's not that we not know any type of thing because we feel this way. Are we not siding with you when it comes to a white person doing blackface? Because I'm not siding or siding at the same point. I'm not taking either or side. It is what it is. He did it. It's over with. Like, they did that in 2016. Y'all bringing up people's past. You know how much crazy stuff I done said on
Yes.
Twitter? Bruh. And if that has gotten brought up, and I'm over with. It's over with for me. Now, would somebody be like, oh, Rondell said this on Twitter, we should crucify him? I'd be like, bro, I was 21
right.
years
This was
old.
10 years ago. Why are you doing this to me now?
Why y'all getting on me now? Y'all should have did that when I said it back
Right.
then. Oh, y'all want to do it to me now because I'm where I'm at.
Exactly.
That's the only reason
That's
anybody
crazy.
ever does anything. He would have. Why has he gotten so far since 2016 to now? Because he was a nobody. That's what people don't realize. I hate when people bring up this past stuff to try to kill somebody, whatever
Yeah.
they got going on, regardless of what type of person they are. Why are you killing somebody? Why would you do that? We don't know what you type. You probably got some stuff that we don't even know about that you don't even remember. You probably do. Now, if this show go crazy and they bring it up, then what? You gonna still sit on your on that pedestal that you on right now? Are you? You have to, because that's how you feel. You got to.
No, again, this man is a lawmaker, though. It's
The true light when there's no eyes on you. Es que eu tá conhecendo o mueble. Pop from Gigel se o bambu é samble. For what it's worth, I'll give you what you need. In your heart, in your mind, satisfy all your desires.
IET. Hey. Hey.
I wanna give you all of me. Room full of girls, but you're all I see.
Let's go. Good morning, y'all. It's the Worldwide Wake Up.
J'ai tout mis de côté, baby, you're the honey in my mind. C'est pas qu'une question de beauté, baby. Quand j'aime, moi je donne tout. Quand j'aime, je donne tout. T'es dans ma tête, donc je te vois partout. Yo Judas,
Hey.
baby, yo Judas.
Listen.
Oh mamie, je veux te voir toute ma vie.
IET, where you at?
Penser avant, tellement très envie pour qu'à l'aise. Oh mamie, je veux te voir toute ma vie. Yo Judas, baby, yo Judas. Est-ce que t'as quoi si moi t'es au mueble? Pop j'aime j'ai aussi au bon moi semble. For what it's worth, I'll give you what you need.
Vibes.
In your mind,
Yeah.
satisfy all your desires.
Let's go.
Oh, shame business.
It's the Worldwide Wake Up each and every Saturday.
I wanna give you all of me.
Shawnee Culture, DJ Rob De Niro.
I see. Shame business.
Hot 97 and Chase, you know what I mean? Hey.
You know that you got all I need. What I got
Yeah, man, straight vibrations. IET. Me want some dirty rice.
Gade chéri, ou pa vle tande. Ou pa wè janti garçon sa pa merite ou. Ou gen trop shine chéri, ou trop fly. Dili bye bye baby, nou son lot bagay. Lage lo.
Saka fet.
Lage
Hein?
lo. Lage kompa.
Oh. Listen, man. Each and every Saturday, 9 a.m., we here to wake you up. It's the Worldwide Wake Up. Shawnee Culture. DJ Rob De Niro. Hot 97 and Chase, man. Bad vibration.
l'épaule, dis-moi, tell me. Si je t'ai poussé, money, pay me. Yo, Judas, précis comme le sable d'un Yakuza. Si tu marches with me, babe, c'est tout droit. La carte des plaques, disons alléluia.
We here for the people, man. We here for you.
Si tu marches with me, babe, c'est tout droit. La carte des plaques, disons alléluia. Baby, je l'étale, vini. Vini, vini, pas timide. Baby, en Lamborghini. J'ai une sous sa campé. Bamele, bamele. Full BBL, baby. Bamele, bamele. J'ai une sous sa campé.
Yo, big up my boy DJ Stacks, man. I see you. Okay, Burner Boy. Jumping in with my ICN.
I knew you would address for me.
Like I always tell you, man, it's one language, you know what I'm saying? Music is that universal language. So we just here for the vibration, all right? Match the frequency. Match the frequency. Big up all my people in the diaspora, you know what I mean?
Baby, sinon y aura trop de débat. Hello, hello, oh my God. International, no be local. Put you for your hands, bring you closer. Show you how to dance to my comeback. Hallelujah. Got too much money, but I'm still a shooter. Don't take that man, people the pooper. Cause my money bigger than you go sooner. I'm tired of like I'm in the Yakuza. J'en comme ma fils dans comme Medusa. J'en crois qu'un peu, y'en a pas comme ma source.
You hear that? Every island, we know that. You know what I mean? The little metal upon the grater. Match the frequency. One language, one language. You know what I mean? Worldwide, baby. We all come from the motherland. Listen to that. Yeah, Mr. Oscar de Leon, the lion of salsa. I am the Lionheart, Shawnee Culture, DJ Rob De Niro, the pilot. We are your tour guides. Come take this journey.
Así te darás de cuenta que si te engañan duele.
All my Spanish speaking countries, you know what I'm saying? In the diaspora. Dominican Republic, Puerto Rico, Cuba, Mexico, Brazil, Venezuela. All along South America. Colombia, what's up? Peru, Mexico. Listen, man. A little Bad Bunny. It's the worldwide wake up, baby. One language. Let's go. Turn this up. We here to wake you up, man, each and every Saturday. We are all one. That's me with my grader. Aria Star, what up?
I see the press coming, so what you telling me now?
You see how we take that from Puerto Rico to Africa? Same energy, same people, same roots, same ancestors. Remix. Same tune. Aria, what up? Yeah, trumpet man, blow your horn.
Let you know I'm loving now. They do me slow, baby, cause I don't need you already know. Got every head turning, I see the press coming. So what you telling me now? Who's that girl? Who's that girl? What's popping? Right girl, there's no stopping. What's coming? Feeling the energy, adrenaline rushing. Real talk, now real talk, they wanna know. Guess you never heard me, I'm popping like confetti. Love it, call me energy, cause I'm the one they wanna see.
Align and shine, people. It's the wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Worldwide.
Just touched down Morocco. Intimate vibe with the locals. Fine Billy says she wanna take a photo. When I get a Birkin, just send me the toto. Living life like I just won the lotto. Outer space with my G's and solo. Living life, baby, that's the motto. Nabagamba the movie never beat that solo. Yeah, Hakuna Matata, c'est la vie ce soir. If you wanna make a bet, better put it on yourself. Protect your heart, maybe put it in a safe. Keep good memories and put them in a frame. Yeah, oh my friends, them. I wanna see them every 10 days.
Big up all my people headed out of town right now, you know what I'm saying? Early Saturday vibes, you got the car all packed up. Turn us up. You can listen to us live on the app too, you know what I'm saying? When that signal get weak, just plug in the phone. Hot 97 app, listen live. And all my people coming in town, welcome. You're tuned in.
Round 16 and it's not class to over. Shout out to the earth, never F Batman over. Shout out to my girl, never let Batman fall down. Thank you, Jehovah. Many dogs attacked and I just said roll over. Bazade Rulich and Nabonga Babu Mugolova. City Tiabi Dodoma Nempolo Gomanji Samunze Kubian Pisse. Kuna Matata, c'est la vie ce soir. If you wanna make a bet, better put it on yourself. Protect your heart, maybe put it in a safe. Keep good memories and put them in a frame. Yeah, oh my friends, them. I wanna see them every 10 days. Had my back even back then. Almighty Father, please cover them. Oh, everybody want the dollar sign, dollar sign, dollar sign, dollar sign, dollar. I just wanna see a gala wine, gala wine, gala wine, gala bend over. Yeah, yeah, so me funny. Sorry, David, we want no man to be. Just found me funny, and I love it when I gala wine, gala wine, gala wine, gala bend over.
Wine and go down, wine and come up, wine and bump to the bass till you shut up. Flex like rubber, make a waist, I do so much. Bed say you love a heavy weight, now your stomach. You miss over push up, you forget touch up, you forget rough up and hug up and love up. Wine and you low enough, rough you like robot. Night in a cold way, off till the sun up. Me make you tip on your toe like ballerina. On your toe like ballerina, me make you tip on your toe like ballerina. On your toe like ballerina, me make you tip on your toe like ballerina. on your toe like ballerina.
Make a tip on your toe like ballerina.
On your toe like ballerina.
Work it up easily in my sleeping beauty, wake it up. Control that always I'm pressing on a back tempo, analog and radical. Baby, make it clap. I body medicinal. Normally, girl, you bad. She give me green lights to make us sleep. Sorry, no sorry. She never skip class, steady delivering me. I know woman I feeling.
It's called ballerina.
And nigga will give me wahala, me they avoid them. So cut in my run, so that she kiss a kiss in talent. Lucky me a cup of supermodel with no agent. I did it with no agent. Put it in 99999. Put it in a me a shocker like a panabita. Blow, but I got a letter tip for interstellar. She be me baby, don't go, I'm never living on.
Me make your tip on your toe like ballerina. On your toe like ballerina. Me make your tip on your toe like ballerina.
Make your tip on your toe like ballerina.
Make your tip on your toe like ballerina. On your toe like ballerina. Me make your tip on your toe like ballerina.
They be asking what I'm up to. Stacking paper as usual. On an island with two girls. Mommy, I love this life for sin.
Yo, Jamaica. Big up yourself, yeah, man. Love the country. Yo, y'all heard of Massacre before?
Stacking paper as usual. On an island with two girls.
You should have from long time. But if you don't, get familiar.
The love mutual. Bite the dust and no future. Still we love this life.
Tunes.
The struggle real and we can't afford to broke. Do we feel like the load we talk? Me no holy lad, but me a holy tough. First can no boy me shot. Me smoke enough. So much girl no know for trust. And devil them want me soul for crush. Backfire them know we tough. What I'm up to? Stacking paper as usual. On an island with two girls. Mommy, I love this life for sin. Like what you doing, what you up to. Tongue some out, the love mutual. Bite the dust and no future. Still we love this life for sin. Bad and singing loud. Don't know better youth singing proud. Feel like me heading at the freaking cloud. Me not treat the crowd. Get the bird enough for watch your head in this road. Cause the city's call. Ready for the weather, we gon' retrieve call. You be tall, we a go back to we all. What you doing, what you up to? Stacking paper as usual.
Yeah.
Someone with two girl.
Yeah.
Love this life for sin.
Shawnee Culture, DJ Rob De Niro, we here, man.
Deal with them brutal.
Yo, what we doing today?
From the love this life for sin.
We cooking, we cleaning. We just vibes in, we ready for tonight. Shout out all the birthday people setting up, all the pretty girls.
And if you hear this song, then go and bend your back.
Going to get your hair done, your nails done, cause you know tonight is the party night. Big birthday blessings, you know what I'm saying? It's what you doing tonight? Tonight.
Please just rewind, let me shake it to the max.
Bad man, she love. 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 Yeah. Bad man, she love. Bad man, she love. Yeah. Oh, you're so fucking on your shots.
Oh, you dealing with the boss.
Yeah. Make your post could I never take a loss. Yeah. Like a ball pump up, be something fast. Fling out the sitting for me, walk it. Girl, I want make you so bright. Original girl, some of them are in a calf.
And if you hear this song, then go and bend your back.
Yeah.
Go and bend your knees, baby, shake it to
Like
the
I
max.
said, we are your tour guys, you know what I mean?
Please just rewind,
Taking you across the world.
Take it to the max. Take it to the max. Take it to the max. Please just rewind, let me shake it to the max.
Me know for tick, me know for top, yeah. Man, I watch my body like say them, I watch a match, yeah. Anything him say them, girl, I do it like it's tax. But make my own money like the girls in movie trap.
Listen.
Real bad girl, I get nasty. I do whatever I want, just because I'm
Yo, this week we had special guest cut through Mornings with Mero, you know what I mean?
Anybody can touch this.
Y'all familiar with
I am not a
DR representative
I feel big at TS anyway, you see my past.
Tokisha,
If you hear this song, then go and bend your back. Go and bend your knees, baby.
Dominican Republic, dímelo. Que lo que.
Just rewind, let me shake it to the
She
max.
stopped through the building, she had a couple of things to say, you know what I'm saying? So we gonna play some stuff with her. know what I mean? Right now. Basically, Meryl was asking her, you know, and we all know that's first generation. Sometimes, you know, the people back home, our family back home, is like, yo, yeah, Yankee, you're not really popping unless you popping here. You ain't connected no more. So he was like, how do you stay connected to the culture and still be popping in both places? So I thought this was relevant because big up all my first generation people out there, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, what's the replay?
Yo estoy sonando aquí y no estoy sonando allá. How do I get to sonando allá?
It's crazy. You like people like the music from the R is definitely gonna be lit out here. But from here to the R is hard. It's because in the R, es como que todo, like, we're very in there.
Yeah.
It's hard for me too. Like I do all these things. I be outside in the world doing all these great things. I have millions of listeners in Spotify, and then I go back to the R, and they be like, ¿por qué tú no suenas ya? Tú no estás pegado.
Translation, Meryl. Translation. No, you're not lit, bro. You're not
lit no more.
We're not
you was
hearing you
lit
outside.
back in the day, but you're not lit no more. I'm like, I just came from this super lit shit. I just did.
I was just with Cardi B.
My song has
it keeps you
500
humble,
million listeners.
What do you mean?
You're not lit in the R. If you're not in the R, you're not in the R. And then just make real dembow music in the R. Like if to be lit in there, you gotta be in there, be in the space, like make the music. For example, after I finished the album, and I was ready to just focus on something else, I was like, okay, let me just make this dembow with Masdol, Muchacha. You got lit. But still not lit enough for DR, I guess. Got lit on TikTok. Yeah. But they will still, I will go, it's crazy. And they will tell me to my face, like, are you not lit no more? You was lit, like, what's up?
What happened?
Because they don't see you there being outside, being at the clubs and everything. You're just not there.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Listen, we all connected. Basically, it's like, if you're not there upon the land still, sometimes they want to separate you. But remember, we all one, you know what I mean? But big up to Takesha for stopping through this week, you know what I'm saying? Big Dominican star, you know what I'm saying? Had the pleasure of connecting with her and just kind of getting her energy and the roots and where she came from in her beginnings, you understand? This her tune right here, you know what I mean? But I want some of my people give me a call. You know what I'm saying? Ice Spice and Takesha.
Need a blunt and a cup and a tutti. Bad so he think I'm his tutti. In a spot with 1,000 tuttis. All I think about is money and tuttis. Baka chula, color my so he gon' eat this tutti frutti. Tutti.
I'm tiny, call me tutti. Lo tiene grande, parece un tutti. I look good if I'm weird, I tubi. Chiquitica con play with my toy like Woody. No me joda, me pongo moody. Tú no viajas más que mi tú, miel. Sabe a tutti frutti, lo tengo juicy en tu boca mi pussy. Lo tuyo fake, la mía bougie. Get a fancy dummy, Ruly, custom made. Prada, Louis, no quiero caught up. I'm Gucci, salgo de noche.
Yeah, she popping right now.
Like that, just that get nasty. Me gustan todas natural o plastic.
Need a blunt and a cup and a tutti. Bad so he think I'm his tutti. In a spot with 1,000 tuttis. All I think about is money and tuttis. Baka chula, color my so he gon' eat this tutti frutti. Tutti. Rosadita, el pelo y el I get money, me gustan los chuki. Que lo que toqui, andamos ruling. Dominicana, making a movie. Too fat, no me cabe en el puchi. I'm cocky, you can't outdo me. I put on a panty, crop top hoodie. Still look, cara patty. Toda mi tutti, tan peluche. 5 torras, 0 push. Ando trola en de compute. Dame banda, yo quiero tute. No quiero caught up, I'm Gucci. Salgo de noche, la combi Versace. I like bad, that get nasty. Me gustan todas natural o plastic. Need a blunt and a cup and a tutti. Bad, so he think I'm his tutti. In a spot with 1,000 tuttis. All I think about is money and tuttis. Baka chula, color my so he gon' eat this tutti frutti. Tutti.
Me pa' la calle esta noche no duermo, rumba. Esto es lo que pide el cuerpo. Me pa' la calle esta noche no duermo.
Yeah. Listen, it's the Worldwide Wake Up each and every Saturday. Hot 97 and Trey, Shawnee Culture, DJ Rob De Niro, we here. One language, one energy, one world. You know what I mean? Yeah, DR. Yeah, I mean, listen. As Junior Reed say, one blood. Something that all connects us, you understand? We all want the same thing, we all want love, we all want peace. Just hear different variations of the same thing. So the culture movement, right? Culture movement. Española, what up?
Alca, tírale el coro pa' que la mate.
Qué sensación ella me causa. Cuando pasa por el bloque. Cuando la veo pasar. Quiero saber dónde está su casa. Pa' mañana llevarle flores.
Clean your one, clean your get.
Yo, nuts.
Yeah.
That's the man.
I know it's our nation and the other nation a big girl swing.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm represent for DJ now, what cool now, what now, what cool. I'm a call tonight, my part the night. She see the sea and can't lock off a pipe. Underwater, me something you synchronize. You never know me a teacher prototype. Big body girl, how are you there, pa? I'm here hot up the place, catch a pepper. Girl I climb on the window and the dress on the steel and the leggings and the mesh off to take off. Becky Bones, no trampoline. She say you can't play with me if your hand no clean. No. No play hard and run around the clique. A crocodile dog, me send for she. Yo, tackle, how was she that part? Yo, I'm use up my right arm, my left hand. My chin not touch no front like Tessan. Cause me a real bad man like Tesha. Ramputu, no nyam putu. No. She love Gozo, she love me too. What? She want be wife, she not putus. She ugly like a jankunu. Story time, a pen to book. She say if you pull a 20 foot. She split, she quinta, evil look. Come broke the pipe, now broke my foot. Big body girl, how are you there, pa? I'm here hot up the place, catch a pepper. Girl I climb on the window and the dress on the steel and the leggings and the mesh off it take off.
Good body girl, how are you there, pa? Move for name, let me see them on your left hand. She said I worry me and the baby for the left hand. She want a man to take a road to the question.
Yeah. 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 Uh-huh. Listen. Call us up, you know the phone number. All the countries. I want you to tell me something beautiful about your country. Some trivia, something about the food, something about the mountains. You got the biggest mountains, the deepest rivers. Let us know. Big up your country.
If I no get money, not disability. So forget me, my shy.
Worldwide wake up, y'all.
My lost out. Ready for one cow. I got the cow. My updates go late power. One power. Take them to your cow. My love power. I'm about to sue up to a shower.
You know it.
Some of them don't know me.
Uh-huh.
Some of them keep for me.
Let's go to the basement.
Some of them wanna wine for me.
Backyard.
Some of them boogie down for me.
Backyard.
I love the way the ladies will wine for me. Yo, everybody now. Loud. Everybody go. I like the way you do it.
When you walk in the backyard and this tune right here playing, how you feeling? What drink you holding in your hand? What corner you looking to chill? Hey. Or you in the center of the bashment?
No, and that's why I think when you make a biopic for anybody, go give us everything.
Yeah, or nothing.
Or nothing.
Don't play me.
So the movie that you're talking about that did a really good job. It was called The Jacksons, The American Dream. I watched
the Jackson
it. It came
American
out
Dream.
That goes
in
from,
92. That was 4 to 5 hours long, y'all.
Yeah, it's got broken up in series.
Yeah, it was like 2 different series,
Yeah.
2 different shows. But you would have to make it that long in order to show his life because
That's
again,
true.
this is a whole entire life. Like Michael Jackson's been famous since he was a kid until the way he died. So it's like you have to be able to make it that long. The Michael Jackson movie right now is only 2 hours.
Yeah, that's not long enough. Yeah,
it can't be.
The Jackson 5 movie was literally in series, and it went through his entire life, bro. Broke it all down.
You could almost do a whole part 1 on like the Jacksons when they were just in the Jackson 5s alone. And then you could get to teenage years, and then you could do a whole separate part 2 on when he was an adult.
Yeah,
Black Michael and White. I mean, for real.
Hold
Like,
on,
you
Black
could
Michael.
you
That's
could
3.
look-
That's part 3.
There's 4. Like kid, teen, black adult, white adult. I mean, it's,
Michael Jackson with the beard, Michael Jackson without the beard. They forgot about Michael with the beard. Michael with the beard. Look, yeah, like come on now. Like so, if this is 2 hours, this movie has to be so in depth for it to be 2 hours, or they missed it. Or they missed it. I'm gonna go watch it, but they missed it.
I'm definitely gonna watch it because I'm a big MJ fan. But at the same time,
Nah.
what if it's because like if it's your nephew playing you? What if you don't want him to know some of the
that's
things?
true. That's true. That's
Because
true.
then he's got to act it out.
Wow.
I didn't, you know.
That's true.
That is crazy.
It's crazy.
Huh.
See, we just be busting it.
You gonna put his?
Hey.
You think they gonna put his allegations in there because he didn't have these?
That's what I'm saying.
He didn't have these allegations when that movie came out. There was no allegations when that movie came out.
Really?
None.
Oh, you're talking about when the 90s. The
Talking about him
90s
touching
one.
kids. Yeah, there was no allegations when that movie came out.
But do you remember when he put his kid, one of them blanket or one of them
That's
over the?
that's not
that's
also
not
that's
in
also
there.
that's also not in there
That's
because
later.
that's later. So it's like, bruh, there's a lot of things that happened after that movie came out. So it's like, hey, bruh.
Because where did that end? Pepsi.
Yes.
It like ends at the
When he got his hair burned. So it's like, bruh, it's a lot of things in that movie that Michael Jackson's life kept going. So it's a lot of things because he would have died in what 2009.
Yeah.
So it's like, bruh.
Man.
I hope
care.
they get it right, man.
I just
Me too.
yeah.
Me
I
too.
just hope it's
But
good.
you can see Michael Jackson at Magic City, though.
Low key.
And at the senior home, terrifying.
True.
One grandma after another. You know, speaking of musicians, Usher and Chris Brown say they're doing a joint show here. They're gonna have 2 shows in Atlanta. So they're doing a whole tour.
Yeah, so they're going to do a whole entire tour. They got 2 shows coming in Atlanta. You just heard them beefing at one point in time, right? Y'all heard when they was beefing? Hold on. Will, what's that? What are we doing? What's going on?
Welcome to the $1 million question.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I like how I did that. The $1 million question for today. Yes, I will be doing this on a periodic stance. Periods of times I will be doing $1 million questions. So the $1 million question for today is who is better, Chris Brown or Usher?
Impossible question.
That's not impossible. It's
Impossible?
Usher.
It's like an impossible. Because I mean, if I guess I would say that it's not fair because Chris Brown got cut off at the knees after that Rihanna stuff.
Oh, yeah.
He never went as far as he probably could have gone. I guess my answer though would be Usher.
Yeah, it's
if
Usher.
I had to put.
Absolutely.
But Chris Brown, when you look at his
He's got
his discography,
his discography is
crazy.
It's big.
I would argue Chris Brown because he did have those allegations. Usually for any just regular superstar, you could, like you said, that's an ending career.
Yes.
That's a life-ending career thing right there. those allegations was crazy, and the fact that did he actually get found guilty of it too? Did he even go to court about it?
I don't know if he went to court or not.
I don't even
I'll
remember
double
what
check
happened with that.
But again, the allegations was crazy. His career could have ended, but the fact that we still hearing new music from Chris Brown to this day just goes to show the level of talent this man actually has, and how much of a thumbprint he has on culture, especially in my generation.
Usher has to fight off some allegations as well now.
Yep.
Okay.
So,
What? Recent allegations.
These are my confessions.
Well, he
made a whole
hasn't-
album about
it's
that.
not recent for him either. They're both like old allegations.
Yeah.
So they both, I mean,
Usher made a whole album about his allegations, though.
So then what's your top? Oh.
Confessions? He made a whole album about his allegations.
No, that's not the allegations I think you
that's
was.
not the ones I was talking about,
Oh.
but it doesn't matter because I'm not here to slam my brothers. I mean, Usher
talking
and Chris
about,
Brown,
him
I
being-
do like
Oh, okay.
both artists. You know what I mean? So I'm not trying to bring anybody down.
So then, what are your top
I
three?
feel you.
What are your top 3 Usher songs? Top 3 Chris Brown songs? You can't wait to hear.
Top 3 Usher songs.
Man.
You Got It Bad.
You Got It Bad, number
Okay.
1?
Nah, it's top.
Okay.
I mean, just
okay.
no
I
specific
got you.
order.
I got you.
Hey Daddy is a great song.
That is a good
Usher.
song. Confessions Part 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see.
Burn, great song.
Burn.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
yeah,
got some, bro.
yeah,
He's got
song.
hits.
I mean, you can't choose.
I mean, Chris Brown, Yo,
there we go.
Run It,
Forever.
Okay.
great
Forever.
song.
Forever.
I mean,
What's that
dog.
one with Jordan Sparks?
Air. How you wasn't breathing no air?
Crazy.
Come on, bro.
Crazy. This is the fact that they was able to actually get past whatever beef they had, because there was like reports from TMZ that they was like beefing in a club at one point in time. The fact that they was able to squash all that and put a show together. This is like, I might have to go to this.
I thought that they were beefing because they wanted to put them on a versus.
Yeah,
Was
that
I
too.
thought-
That
I don't
too.
know exactly
But
what
Chris
that
Brown
was.
and Chris Brown and Usher they could never. They're two. I think the people fail to realize this is a big show for you. Got 2 headlining artists.
That's
These
real.
aren't 2 opening artists. You got 2 headlining artists headlining the same tour together. Usher ain't never shared the stage with nobody else on his tour. Chris Brown ain't never shared the stage with nobody on his tour. They don't even got songs together, I don't think.
Do you know how many divorces are going to be left in their wake?
Oh yeah, for sure.
From how they do between the
strawberries and him trying to
the lap dance,
trying to hump girls on stage.
Divorce
Oh
across
my
the
God.
nation
Yeah,
with
me,
this
and,
tour.
me and my girl sitting in the bank. Me and my girl sitting in the
said,
bank, boy.
Ain't nobody no strawberry over here.
Because he's done that. Chris Brown has ended some relationships to where, there's been some talks on Twitter to where girls have like gone up there and their boyfriend has been looking in the crowd and it's like, hey, bro, you just. And I'm like, hey, dog, never be me.
So what would you do though if your girl you bring your girl to the concert? Y'all are up front. She gets selected because your girl's bad. You know, you're with somebody who you feel like is bad.
True.
That's what it is. She gets picked. She gets a little crazy. They end up like, do you mark it to the moment or do you have to let her go?
I'll be like, pick me, Chris. Pick me. Pick me, Chris.
He's going up that
you
list.
want to go up as well?
Pick me, Chris.
He's going up that list.
You want to be.
Chris Brown, pick me. I love Chris Brown.
You want to be in a.
I'll be fighting my girl. Get on the way.
Whoa. Oh, man. See, what I would do, I would probably pull, like if it was Usher, for example, with the cherries, I'd probably pull one of those guys did, because there were reports that a man divorced his wife, actually.
Yeah, he did.
Because she was tonguing them cherries down, dog. Tonguing them cherries down in front of millions of people.
I mean, it's Usher, bruh.
No, it's not.
but
You're my wife, though.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, you got to make me look good and put me in a certain light.
Nah,
you
I
know
feel
what I'm
that.
saying? You
Hey,
can't-
she does. She is showing the world what
you got at home.
She's showing the world what you got at home.
But she's making me look bad at the end of the
No,
day.
you make yourself look bad by divorcing her. That just shows the insecurity. Me, I'd
That's
have been like,
insecure?
yeah, y'all see what's going on at
A
the
man
crib.
hanging a cherry over your wife. She looks open. She looks easy.
Easy to you, sir.
Easy
Okay,
to
the
Usher.
cherry thing I
Easy
do
to Usher.
understand.
Easy to Usher.
1000%. Anybody easy to Usher. Usher
All
walk
right.
past me, I might open my legs up. Hey, Usher, here you go, brother. You know what I mean? It's what it is, dog.
Yeah, you know.
Hey, yo, pause of the world.
It is what it is.
There's
brother.
no more. You're stamped. You're stamped. You are stamped.
It's what it is, dog.
Why don't we just move on?
No, let's not move on. I said what I said. You know what I mean? Any dude out there that don't think Usher or Chris Brown, y'all's lying.
But I feel like you need some time for this turning point story. Do you?
Oh yeah, we could get a little. I mean, it's just a couple of clips. Yeah, it's just little clips here
So
and there.
Turning Point USA came to the University of Georgia, and how did that go?
Shout out to the University of Georgia, though.
Yeah, it's
Real
my
talk.
alma matter,
Shout out to the university because
you know.
them students stood 10 toes down.
What do you mean?
So as soon as they pulled up things like that, there was reports that they was out there protesting already. But you know that's normal.
Yeah.
But here is what the event actually looked like. There's conflicting reports. This is what TPUSA would cut to the crowd during like JD Vance's speech and talk on stage. He was supposed to be giving a press conference, things like that, talking to the kids, doing TPUSA, responding to people's questions, things like that. So that's what they would typically cut to.
Okay.
You look at that crowd, what are you thinking? You're not thinking that.
No.
Oh.
You're not thinking that. There's another conflicting video out there that shows that barely any people even showed up for this event.
No.
Really?
Mind you, this whole story made headlines. CNN was posting about how TPUSA was coming to UGA. I almost reported on it not too long ago. This is days in advance at that.
Yeah, TPUSA is Charlie Kirk's organization, and that is, you know, been thrust into the headlines after A, he died, and B, because of Erica Kirk.
Right.
Taking over. And Erica, she was supposed to be there, wasn't she?
She was supposed to be there, but she did not make it. Apparently, she was saying that there was some threats that was going on her, you know, heading her way. People was making threats to her before she came over there to do the speech, things like that.
So what do we really think is the reason she didn't go? Because I don't think it was because of threats.
I haven't seen her since the Drewski video.
Me neither.
I think that is BS because why would they send the vice president into an event that you got a threat for?
That's what I was thinking.
That doesn't even make any sense.
Exactly.
So was she mourning though? That's what I was also
Ain't
like.
no way she's
All
mourning.
right,
This
bro.
lady
At this point,
she
mourning.
wasn't mourning 2 weeks, 2 days after that man died. She was on stage popping, looking beautiful, and like, I don't know. I think if absolutely anything, I think it's because of those ticket sales.
Oh, for sure. She looked at him and said, "Oh, that's not enough. It's not enough people for me to perform. It's not enough people. I need them to see me perform at my high. And the only way to get me to perform at my best, if everybody sees it, because I mean, y'all can post it. I can look like I'm crying. This is not enough people for me to be performative."
Yeah, that you make a very valid point. So that's not even the highlight of the story. While JD Vance was out there talking about it, he basically got heckled in the crowd. And y'all, let's hear how this went. Shout out to UGA though.
You say that God is never on the side of those who wield the sword. Was God on the side of the Americans who liberated France from the Nazis? Was God on the side of the Americans who liberated Holocaust camps and liberated those innocent people from, those who had survived the Holocaust? I certainly think the answer is yes, and I agree. Jesus Christ does not. I agree. Jesus Christ certainly does not support genocide. Whoever yelled that out from the dark, but the president. Excuse me, sir. Right.
Yeah, he ain't know how to diffuse that. I bet it got real after that though.
Stood on business.
I bet it got real after that.
He made it seem like, oh, you're walking away. That's why you're walking away. I'm sure he was dragged away.
He was escorted out the building, bro. Ain't nobody gonna say that and just be like, all right now, hey, y'all genocide is crazy. I'm gonna let you know. All right. Ain't nobody gonna do that. They gonna stand up for what they believe in.
So at the time, at the beginning of the video, JD Vance was responding to the Pope. He was responding to what the Pope had said. He was, as you heard him say, he was like, was Jesus on the side of the people that was fighting against Hitler and all these other people? People ain't buying this narrative anymore that you're trying to spew, bro. Nobody wants to hear that, especially when children are dying.
Yeah, I mean, when you start off a war killing a bunch of children on accident, it's like, and then denying it, and then the last thing they said was, oh, we're gonna investigate it, and we're gonna give the investigator as much time as they need, an indefinite amount of time to investigate. And it's like, bro, only one side has a Tomahawk missile, so what do you need to investigate? So you didn't even apologize.
And then doubling down after the Pope spoke out, and you're saying that Jesus was probably on our side.
They're saying, you know what, Pope, you really probably need to stay in your lane and let us do what we doing over here. And it was like, Excuse me, y'all telling the Pope how to be a Pope?
Exactly. So that's what's wild. But I want to say shout out to UGA. I didn't think they was gonna hold it down like that because I thought it was more like red over there, things like that. I figured.
Yeah, it's probably kind of mixed because it's a college town, so it could be kind of mixedy. But you would think that there would be, because I mean he had a lot of support from young people going into this election, the last election, the presidential election. He had a ton of young people who thought, man, everything he's saying sounds great. I mean, it kind of did. He said he wanted to clean up the food. He wanted to release the Epstein files, get the corruption out of Washington. He wanted to put America first, stop being in all these wars. We wanted to have the money at home. I mean, it sounded good. But it just, people kind of just knew. If you know Trump, you know he'll just say anything. Yeah. But all these politicians do the same thing. It just... I think he was supposed to be different because he wasn't a politician, and that's, I think, what probably hurts people so much. So now J.D. Vance is like caught up in it. Yeah.
I just hope that these kids, yes, while it's amazing that you're protesting, while it's amazing that you're standing up to them during speeches and things like that, I want you to go out there and vote also, because that's almost easier to do. Voting, registering to vote. It's easier to do than getting escorted out of a building.
No, for sure.
If you really want to get your message out there, vote. That's what I want y'all to do.
And
come
stop
November.
Spending money at these people's establishments.
Ooh, now that's hard. That's hard to do. That's hard to do. Because we just was talking about y'all ain't gonna stop shopping at Amazon.
Y'all don't want to stop shopping certain places.
Never.
And that's the sad part about it, isn't it? You can find out your fellow American is having to pee on themselves just to have a job, and you say, well, my package just better be there on time. That's so foul.
Hey, I didn't apply there.
We do have to go. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us. We will see you tomorrow.
Peace.
A major move today. Hot 97 is expanding.
Hot 97 has launched a full streaming television channel.
Hot 97 is no longer just a radio station, it's now a streaming network.
Welcome to Hot 97 News. Let's dive into the news because the news has been newsing.
Hot 97 Mornings with Mero. We got Shiny Culture in the building. Nia Bell in the building.
Good morning.
And DJ Cass One.
You know what it is. You know how I get down with the Funk Flex energy, baby.
Let's get it, Flex.
Nobody don't want no smoke.
Wow, it got spicy real fast. Here for it all.
We're here for it all.
Let's go. Mariah Carey takeover.
The people made it happen.
Yeah.
I'm coming around to all the classrooms and we turning up.
Good morning, students. My name is Wale. Aren't you supposed to be in class?
Wale, where are you supposed to be?
Oh, man, you supposed to be in class, man.
Rihanna has become a true worldwide icon.
Congratulations on the job. We listen to Hot 97 every day. We can't wait to hear you guys even more.
Hey, let's go!
Get ready. The legend is on your screen. Funk Flex, the man who defines hip-hop, is bringing the heat from the radio booth to your TV.
Where my camera at? That's my camera? All right.
The biggest beats, the hottest freestyles, and that classic Flex energy.
Bars are back.
Now in your living room. Don't just hear it, watch the movement. Funk Flex, now on Hot 97 TV, Mondays and Fridays at 7:30 p.m.
The voice and attitude you love, now on your screen.
I love this.
Nessa brings her unfiltered energy, real talk, and celebrity interviews from the radio to your TV. It's the same Nessa you know. Bold, funny, and always keeping it real. Catch Nessa, now on TV.
Damn, That was deep right now.
Tuesdays at 7:30 p.m. and Fridays at 7 p.m. only on Hot 97 TV.
Welcome to Hot 97 News Atlanta. First, here with Rondell with 2 N's.
What it do? Give it up to you.
And Million.
Hey, the fact that this is a reality.
Brand new live news show. I'm your host, Lana Harris. There is so much going on in this country and in this world.
Civil unrest. Nobody's going to trust that. Any of
this sounds, like I said, it sounds good.
Yeah.
It does sound beneficial.